Hey everyone, it's AstralPhaser here with episode 3 of my Caveman2Cosmos Let's Play. Like usual, I've updated, but this time around a message has appeared telling me that some assets or DLLs have changed. This basically means that any changes to the current buildings and stats of my city will update if the latest SVN version has changed them in any way. So obviously I'm going to say yes. And now, while it just updates that, I've got something big to say. So when I posted episode 2, someone on the forums called Wolfensoul9 had a lot of things to say about the episode, a lot of advice of things I could improve. So, first of all, when I had my Wanderer, let me just come up here, I was making him explore all the way along down here and just going along like that. Now what I was doing is I moved him 2 tiles at a time, so I went like 1, 2, 1, 2, and eventually I came down to I think like around here somewhere, and a wild animal just got him, and I couldn't do anything because it was like I went 1, 2, my turn ended, and there was a wild animal like right there, and he just got my Wanderer. So what Wolfensoul9 said is just move them 1 square at a time, so if you see a wild animal you can like retreat. And he also said try and, like, I used to avoid forests because I thought, well, they make it so you can only have 1 turn sometimes, like, they take multiple, like, if I have 2 turns and I move into a forest, like, you know, that's only 1 turn I get out of that. But he said move them into a forest or a forested hill because that actually gives you a defense bonus against wild animals. So that, as you can see, makes it way better. So that's what I should have done. I should have only moved it 1 square at a time, and I should have moved it into a forest. Okay, before I continue telling you what Wolfensoul9 has said, he said a bunch more stuff. I should fix up something that I've done horribly wrong. Ever since I've started with this mod, well, with Civ 4 actually, there's always been something that's confused me. Something, it's confused the heck out of me all the time, and I've just never been able to work out how this works. So basically, it's what I thought was gold. So as you can see, this tile I'm getting here, 3 gold, 3 food, 3 production, and what I've been calling gold. Now, this is in no way gold. This is called commerce. So this is actually 3 commerce in this tile, 3 commerce in that tile, 2 commerce in that tile. Commerce is completely separate from gold. Now, basically, someone called God Emperor looked at the first episode, and he noticed that I got gold and commerce mixed up, because I was calling commerce gold. And that's because I just thought, okay, these look like little coins, and this just looks like a stack of little coins. But it's completely different. Right now I'll show you what gold, I actually can't increase, oh wait, if I decrease that a little bit, to make my research go down, there we go, you can see that every 1 turn, I'll be getting +1 gold, so this will actually be gold. Gold you can, like, use it in trades, what else can you do? As well as trades, you can... this button here allows you to hurry something, so instead of waiting 13 turns for this to finish, I can just press this button, and if I have 450 gold, it'll finish it in a single turn. But obviously I don't have 450 gold, and I need special requirements to be able to use this. It requires guilds, or free market, or planned, or corporate, or all of those things, or coinage. So, I can't do that yet. But anyway, the main point is gold is a completely different thing. Like, every turn you get a certain amount of something called commerce. As you can see, base commerce. So 11 per turn. And my base commerce has gotten 1, 2, 3 from this block. And wonders, this is 8 commerce, so 3 plus 8 is 11. As you can see, so that is where the commerce is coming from, and that is why 100% of research gives me 11 base commerce is 11 100% of the 11 commerce is 11 research points per turn, and plus 5%, which is 5.5. I mean, no, 0.55. That's just from the civics. So, because I can speak a native language, I have that extra 5% research bonus. So, that is that. So, when in that last episode, I thought I was getting 11 research points for that reason, but it was because of Gold Age had started, and I was getting an extra commerce per tile or something like that. And that is why I always got confused. I was thinking, how come if I change this production and instead use this tile, how come what I'm researching is suddenly going to be done faster? Because I'm thinking, it's not like this block has any science. I was thinking maybe the food did something to make it go faster, but it was not at all the food. It was actually simply commerce. So 3 extra commerce was literally 3 extra tech points. See, 14.7 versus 11.5. So that's exactly what it was, this 3 commerce. And that has bugged me ever since I've ever started the civ, because I've never known what commerce was. I always thought it was gold, and I was thinking, if I'm getting 1, 2, 3 gold, how come this says 0 gold, you know? That always confused the heck out of me. But I understand it now, and it should make everything much easier. Technically, if I take this space, 1, 2, 3, 4 food, so instead of losing 1 food per turn, I'll be getting 3 food per turn. And that would mean it would take 276 turns to grow. But there is one thing. I'm in a golden age right now, which actually started when I researched cave dwelling. As you can see, starts a golden age. I'll tell you what the golden age does, because before I didn't really know what it did, and I was just like, what's a golden age do? So golden ages make all tiles yield 1 more hammer, so 1 more production, and 1 more commerce. So really, this tile right here is 2 production and 2 commerce, but the golden age gives it an extra production and an extra commerce. So that's pretty good. And remember, like, these were 2 production and that was 1, now this is 3 and this is 2, but that only lasts for 29 more turns. Another thing is, what is it, the amount of food required to grow. Here it says 826. That's just because of the golden age. When the golden age ends, it'll go back up to like 1100 or whatever it was before. So technically this growing 276 turns is wrong, because unless I can get 826 food before the golden age ends, I'm really gonna have to get 1000 food anyway. So that's that. Okay, so another thing Wolfensoul 9 brought up from the forums was hunting for animals. So wild animals are actually a really good source of food and production, because when you get them, so you go out, you hunt an animal, and it automatically sends the food and production back to your city. So just for certain animals. So that is pretty good. I might actually have this on production just until the golden age ends. So what he said, however, is wanderers, which guys, these guys here, are not the best for this. Even though they've got 100% like bonus worth wild animals, which pretty much puts their thing at 2, so 2 strength against wild animals, they're still not that good, just for the fact that you can get better things. So better than a wanderer is a scout. So these actually have 2 strength, like base strength, and they've got that same 100% worth verse wild animals bonus, which means in total they've got 4 strength if you're versing wild animals. So that is great, and that is probably what we need to get next. That's what he recommended we get next. But then again, he said scouts may be decent, but trackers are where it's at. Once you get them, you can attack and not just defend. So basically, scouts, you can only defend, so you can't actually go and attack an animal. You just have to stand still and hope it comes to you. But to get these trackers, I'll show you where these are. Let's go to the tech tree. It's up here. You can open the tech tree with F6, but that's the button I used to start and stop recording. So yeah, let's just see. I know with persistence hunting you get these, what are they called? Chasers. So these guys, basically, it's a basic hunter unit that doesn't require that master hunter building to build. Basically the master hunting building is, there is, what is it? There's certain animals that allow you to build the master hunting building, and if you build that, then you can get trackers, which are pretty powerful. 125% versus wild animals, and they've got a base strength of 2, which means they've got like 4.5 strength against wild animals, which is pretty good. So that's that. I mean, these guys, which is a thing just before trackers, these chasers, only have 1 strength and 200% worth. Oh, wait a sec, 200% versus wild animals. That would bring it up at, why can I not do this? I think 3 strength. These chasers, I'll just go through, because this mod actually does tell you quite a lot about the past, and it's actually pretty cool. First hunting strategy created by humans was persistence hunting, catching prey by running it to the point of exhaustion, so the animal would have to stop to lose heat through resting and panting, while the human could maintain body temperature by sweating and running at a slower but steady pace. When the animal stopped, the human could catch it and kill it. Cooperative hunters could also chase animals as a team, pitting their combined endurance against the animal alone. So that's pretty cool how it can actually tell you things about these units. Anyway, so right now I've got to make a decision. Do I make this guy or do I make a scout? So let's just see where scouts unlock. Wanderer, persistence hunting is there. Scouts unlock a tracking, which would require persistence hunting anyway. Oh, but scouts give you 4, and this gives you 3 strength against wild animals. Oh, that's a pretty hard decision. I think I might make these guys, one of those guys, but I've got to finish oral tradition first, and then I'll make those guys. So let's go, and the stone tool maker I'm making. Last thing I want to say, these Neothandral guys requires culture Neothandral, and I was wondering in the last episode, how the hell do I get this culture Neothandral, and I was thinking you needed to be like a Neothandral tribe or something. What it is, where is it? I'll show you. Click on this. Culture Neothandral, what it requires, because you can always look in the Civvipedia or Tech Trade and stuff to find out what stuff requires. I looked at it requires cave dwelling, right? And I was just like, okay, I'll just get cave dwelling. But that's not all it requires. You've got to look down here. Requires stone in city vicinity. So that was kind of stupid of me not to notice that. So actual stone, I'll show you where that is. Stone is, I've got to turn these resources back on. Stone is right here, but it would be impossible to get it. See that? So, because my borders, I actually need the borders to expand out that way, but they're not going to expand out that way in enough time. Because if you look at the culture, 220 turns, so just forget them for now. I'm never going to get them in enough time. So, right now, and that's another thing. I want to get this resource, but to do that, I need to build a special, happiness with plantation. So I would need to build a plantation and move it across to with a path. Oh, but can I even build paths? I don't even know if I could link it to my city yet and build a path. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure paths are actually a little bit ahead. So paths are used to connect resources to your city, but I don't know where they are unlocked. It's crazy. I should know this, but I don't. Yeah. So let's just start now, because I've just been like talking the whole episode about how many mistakes I've been making. So yeah, let's just do that. We'll research oral tradition, and then I'll put persistence hunting up next. You can hold your finger on shift and then click a technology to queue it. So both will be 11 turns. Okay, so let's just skip this, and there's also poultry here, so like chicken and eggs and stuff. So let's just go. Here we go. And I've actually just thought of something. I would just like the map to be a little bit explored. So I just want to make Wanderer. 4 turns, is it worth it? I think I will make one, because I would like the map to be more where would I explore? I think I would go up there. Okay, yeah, I do definitely want the map to be explored a bit more, so that is what we will do. We will make a Wanderer, and then the Stone Tool Maker. So here we go. Okay, usual volcano. See this? In the last episode, I called this, what do you call it, culture or whatever, or this group of, this tribe, I called them the Navajos. They're not Navajos, they're actually Navajo. Or, yeah, Navajo, I'm pretty sure. And this is like Ainu or something. There was all these ways someone posted how to pronounce all these names. So yeah, that's basically why I was pronouncing them like that. So there is a correct way to pronounce them, and I was not doing them before in the correct way to pronounce them. So let's just keep going. Wanderer. Okay, so what can we get with this? I'm gonna make... The reason I'm making this unit is so I can properly do this, because I've been making a lot of mistakes. So I want to make sure I can do everything right this time. So 2% to do an animal. More heals defense, more peak defense. More jungle defense. Oh, this looks better. Yeah, I think I'll get this actually. We might even be able to use this Wanderer to do something, but anyway, let's just keep going. Oh, someone else's Wanderer. Wait a sec, Wanderer? Oh, sorry, I thought that was someone else's. I was thinking my one was here, but no, it went up there, okay. Oh, and this is turn damage, 15% per turn, because it's... Is it Tundra? I think it's because it's Tundra. Okay. That's annoying. And we'll just go... Oh, but now I've got to go back into the Tundra. Oh, I don't like this damage per turn now. Oh, no. When we get out of this Tundra, we'll heal this guy up. Okay. Oh! Wow! I'm actually at the top of a list of some description for the most cultured. That's pretty good. I'm thinking like, I'm just going to be last in everything. I'm never going to make the top 8. Yet I actually got the most cultured civilization. That is great. So what do we have? Tar Pit. Is everything here going to damage the heck out of me? Because I don't think I should be going around here. I think I'm going to be killed if I keep wandering around here. We're just going to run back. I wasn't thinking. I should have thought about this before just wandering out. Everything around here is damaging me, so let's just run back. Okay, oral tradition is done. Okay, so we'll definitely want that. Plus 5% in all cities. 15% faster. Knowledge, and we'll... What else do we get? Get these buildings that give us more tech points and storyteller. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we'll get this. Now, One good thing about Golden Ages, a great thing actually about Golden Ages, is when you change like civics, you don't have any anarchy. So let's fix this up. Yeah, so 5 oral tradition adds 5% tech points in all cities, 15%. Okay, good. So revolution, and C0 turns for revolution. That's fantastic. Okay, let's do the next turn now. Okay. That was a kind of pointless thing. All that did was just show me that this is pretty terrible land. And showed me that there's chickens up there, I think. I don't know. And that there's this tar pit up here. That was kind of terrible. So let's just fortify until healed. Okay. Keep going. Oh no. What are these things? Oh no. Die. Okay. I'm probably gonna die if I try and attack this dire wolf. 3 strength, 2 movement per turn. Oh, it would be a great thing for my wanderer to just. What are my things on the wanderer? 100%. Okay, so 1 strength, 100% with wild animals. Is there any jungle here? Forest, hills, forest. I can't think. Well, actually, 25% forest, and then there's 25%. Is this bamboo? Bamboo. Oh, and this bamboo has a 50% bonus. So I'll go there on the next turn. That's pretty good. If the bamboo has 50% bonus. And how much does it think? Just currently. Oh, 5. Right. Let's just stay healing, and then on the next turn we'll think about that. Going on to this block here, and then fortifying, and then having all that defense. Okay, so they've moved away. Let's just move down to there. And yes, I'm staying in the forests because there's more defensive bonuses in the forest. Or what do you call this place? Is this a forest? Wait. Muddy forest. Yeah, this is a forest. Okay, so let's. I'm trying to think. Should I go up there? That's. Oh, that's 15% damage per turn. But it's a heal 75%. Wait a sec, I wonder if this defense bonus is based on, like, what we already have. Let me just see. Grassland and bamboo, defense bonus 50%. Is that just basing it, is that adding up these numbers here and calculating it? Let's see, so what am I on now that might be adding up to that 50%? Wanderer. Okay, I'm on forest / muddy. 25% for forest. No, that couldn't be it. I don't think it is that. It must be something else. Wait a sec. He's got a 25% defense bonus. Let's just. Yeah, we'll move over onto that hill over there. That'll be a good idea. Okay. We'll choose what to make next. That's done, so that should have given us 1 more production. Let's see, buildings, stone toolmaker +1 and +1. There we go, that's actually +1 gold. There we go, there's gold. It looks different to this production. So as you can see, that's how much gold we're now getting, 0.45. So let's just continue on with what we're doing. We're going to choose something. Tide pools? Wild mushrooms. Definitely not tide pools. Seed camp wouldn't be too bad. Oh, culture. No. This would be good. I think I might actually get that. Yeah, we will. By the way, one thing we can do, not that we'll want to, is mega research. It means we can turn 34% of our production to research. So, as you can see here, we've got 9 per turn, base production. 34% would be 3, so that would be an extra 3 tech points per turn. Not that we would do that, but like we could. As you can see, an extra 3. But that's just... it's not really worth it, in my opinion. It's much better researching something. So let's see, we've got Norwich inheritance, so we'll do this. There we go. And let's... oh... they're on a hill. Can we get... oh yes, we can get to that. We'll go up here. Oh, and it would have been great if I could have fortified. Oh, nuts. Okay, please win. Yes! 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 We did it! Okay. So that gave our city 2 production and 1 food. So that's pretty good. 2 production and 1 food just went straight to our city because of that. Wait a second, why is it saying red and then... oh, I see, because we got 2 food and now it's losing 1 food per turn, so almost like that food was wasted. You know what? This wasted food thing is actually going to drive me a bit nuts, so let's just get this tile instead of this production tile. We'll get this, so... there we go, we'll be growing in 275 turns. Well, that is if the gold age lasted that long, so... at least we're growing now, that's good. And this will be faster to research stuff. So let's go. We can now do a promotion. 25% heals, defense, and peak defense. That's good. Yeah, I don't think I'll just do plain old strength. Yeah, I'll do this. So... peak defense and heal defense. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we've got, yeah, jungle and stuff and heal defense. So that's fantastic. So now we're extra strong wherever we are. But let's just get out of this tundra before it absolutely kills us. Heal. Okay. I think we might do some more exploring. What we are searching for, we do want to try and get more wild animals hunted so we can subdue it. Like, sometimes you can actually take control of an animal and kind of almost own that animal and control it. And if you do that, you can build that master hunter thing, which will give us a really powerful unit to go around and hunt animals. So, once we... wait, let me see what unit that is again. It's a tracker, I'm pretty sure. It's a thing that's above the tracker. Oh, and there's hunter too. But okay, tracker, and it requires tracking. Oh, and tracking is what you need to make a path. Where's tracking? There it is. Okay, and this is how you can make trails. Okay, that's, well, a path too. Can make a path. There we go. So that would allow us to link our resources to our city. Persistence. Yeah, so we'll just get that, and then we'll get this. Oh, and what's a Cree tracker? This looks really good. Requires tracking and Cree. Philip has 0. What is Cree? No, what is Cree? It doesn't... oh... it doesn't let you right click, unfortunately. Okay, that's unfortunate. It would be great if it actually says what Cree is and how you get Cree. But anyway, that is that. I won't be able to get this Cree tracker if it doesn't let me make it. So let's just keep going. We'll heal and then we'll look for some animals, wild animals. Oh! Okay, I guess we didn't really need to look for... okay. There's our wild animal. It is so good that this finished. Oh, I was about to say finished. Why is it still healing? That is strange. It like still needs to heal. Okay. Oh, where's a good defense? I think both of those 75%. I think we'll go here. Okay. So this cave line will try and attack us, but we should win. I'm pretty sure we will. Okay, let's just see. Oh, come on, come on. Yes! We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Okay, there we go, we've won. So much for wanderers can't kill wild animals. Come on, this is awesome. These wanderers are great. Okay. Master Hunter. He didn't say they can't, he said they're not good at it, so... But I think we're doing okay. So Master Hunter, yeah, so that requires, can be built by subdued moon bear, wild boar, subdued pig, warhog, all of those things. Okay. Now, what are we going to research next? Okay, I think we'll get tracking, because it gives you those trackers and scouts, so that's pretty good. So we'll get these. 10 turns, okay, not too bad. Now, let's get right off that tile. And fortify till healed. Okay, now these wanderers are all ready to... Oh, almost ready to go. Let's just wait one more turn. Okay, now they're ready to go. I don't know why it always says like 1.1 strength out of 1. Like, it just makes no sense. For that last turn, all the time it just seems to do that. I have no idea why though. I think it could be a bug, but I'll leave it to the comments. We'll see. So this Norwich Inheritance has one more left. Should we go looking for some wild animals? Yeah, I think we can. Let's go. And I'll try and stay in defensive locations like bamboo and hills and stuff. Okay, Norwich Inheritance done. It's not Norwich, it's knowledge. I just can never say knowledge inheritance. It's like a tongue twister. Okay, let's see. What should we make? Anything that gives production would be good. Oh, I see. I got fooled by that lookout outpost thing. Lookout post isn't subtracting 1.32 gold because we haven't built it yet. So 5% more defense for our city and less crime. Well, we don't really need to worry about that. Berry bushes. Yeah, I just don't get this +1, and then healthiness and unhealthiness. It just seems to cancel itself out. And no, not worth it. That's a possible option. In fact, but obsolete with cooking, and I do want to get cooking soon. This would be good. Hunting instruction. What? Free hunter. Okay, yeah, we'll get that. Wait, does it give you anything? No, I think if we're about to get another unit, we'll make that. We'll get this. Culture. Yeah, nutcracking stone. Because that won't be obsolete so fast. Seed camp? Yeah, why not? Okay, there we go. Hunting instructions gone. And that will be that for now. We can make a chaser, but nah. Okay. And we'll make it a gatherer after that, because I would like to use this resource. In fact, do I have another one there? I think I do. Yeah, okay, we'll use that one then. That'll be good, and we will have to make a path to it first, so I'll do that. And I should not have moved on to this tundra environment. Let's just get out of that. Okay, fortify until healed. Oh, nuts, the golden age is about to end. Okay, let's just see what this does. 37 food out of 826. Let's see how that changes on the next turn. Great, I think it was like 300 and something. No, 264, or I can't remember the exact number. Now it's going to take 354 turns to grow. Crud, that really set us back. Okay. Would have been great if it could have been a gold age forever. Okay, 5.2 culture per turn, 163 turns. Basically, it kind of gets 10 times harder to expand your borders each time, because at first it was 250 culture, now it's 1,250 culture. I think the next time it'll be like 12,500, and then 125,000. Like each time it gets harder to expand your borders, which is pretty annoying. So culture would be great, because nah, just forget about the stone. We won't be able to get the stone. Forget that. Okay, so I think we'll just get out of that now, and we'll just hope we can find a wild animal. So is this... No, it's only up there, you lose turns. Okay, go this way. I'll move 1 block per turn, because I don't want to make the same mistake I did before. 1, 2, good. Okay, tracking. I shall be telling this with a sign. Someone ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Okay. So what can we make? Tracker, scout, and Cree tracker. Okay. Oh, culture Cree. That is probably what provides 1 Cree. Okay, that is what you need for the Cree tracker. Okay, that would be awesome. So let's see. I see, requires culture American. So we can't make that. We have to have had yeah, we're Australian culture, so, or Oceania culture, so we cannot make Cree trackers. Oh, Woodsman 2. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, and we can also make a path, so once our gather is done, that will be good too. Okay. I wanted to put... Oh, yeah, now we've got to choose a new research. What should we do? I keep on putting off cooking for some reason. I don't know why. Those add culture. And those add culture too. And that adds a bunch of food. Okay. I think, I don't know what I should do next. You know what? I think that will be the end of this episode, and I might get a bit of advice on what to research next, because I'm not sure. Anyway, that will be that. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.